Hello, Ungoogleable. Welcome to your life. Today is beautiful. Please log in.
To celebrate the 50th anniversary of BASIC, Steve Wozniak has written some memories about his first experiences with this popular language and how he created his own BASIC from scratch for the Apple I and Apple I computers. An incredible feat. Enjoy. JB. In 1967 or 1968, as a senior in high school, our electronics teacher, the best teacher of my life in many teaching regards, arranged for me to go to a company in Sunnyvale, Sylvania, to program a computer, because I already knew all the electronics in class at school. Mr. McCollum did this for students with electronics abilities every year, finding local companies with engineers and projects that would let high school students come and get some experience. I learned and programmed in Fortran on this IBM computer. I first experienced BASIC in high school, that same year. We didn't have a computer in the school, but I think, brought in a terminal with modem to promote their time-sharing business. A very few of we bright math students were given some pages of instruction, and we wrote some very simple programs in BASIC. I saw that this was a very simple and easy to learn language to start with, but that terminal was only in our school for a few days. I was asked by our head math teacher to write a page on why I thought this would be a good thing for our school to have. I did indeed write a page about logical thinking and problem solving, but our school didn't go ahead and get into the timeshare program. In my college years, my higher level programming languages were of the scientific mold: Fortran, PL1, Algol. Of course, I programmed a lot in many assembly languages too, in college, and on my own. In the homebrew computer club, we had a couple of books going around that I like to call Bibles. One was Computer Lib/Dream Machine by Ted Nelson, describing a future world of hyperlinks to further the meaning of things in writing. His ideas were like science fiction, but we all knew that they were achievable, technically, and we were all apostles for this way of looking at the future of computing. The other Bible was a book, 101 Games in BASIC. I was a fan of computer games and knew that as soon as I had a computer of my own, I would want to type in all these games to play. Judging by my own feelings, I assumed that this would be a key to starting a home computer revolution. The non-businessman in me prevents me from talking about markets or finance. I did not know for sure what real computer needed to do the big financial jobs that computers did for companies, the computers that sold for huge amounts of money. Those were worthwhile computers. All I knew was that which was close at hand. I ran simulations of chip designs and logic designs at HP, working on calculators. My computer would have to do that. My computer would also have to play games. At least then I was sure that my computer could possibly do the important things that high-priced computers do, but I wasn't sure. The key to games was BASIC. Bill Gates was unknown except in the electronics hobby world. Everyone in our club knew that he'd written BASIC for the Intel microprocessor. I sniffed the wind and knew that the key to making my computer good popular was to include a high-level language, and that it had to be BASIC. Engineers programming in Fortran were not going to be what would start a home computer revolution. Learning the language and writing a BASIC interpreter. The problem was that I had no knowledge of BASIC, just the bare memory that it had line numbers from that 3-day high school experience. So I picked up a BASIC manual late one night at HP and started reading it and making notes about the commands of this language. Mind that I had never taken a course in compiler or interpreter writing in my life. But my friend Alan Baum had sent me Xerox copies of pages of his texts at MIT about the subject, so I could claim that I had an MIT education in it. Haha. In my second year of college, I had sat in a math
Today was a wonderful day. Please come back tomorrow.
Red, blue, green.
Mic check 1 2.
Congratulations. You reject the good enough. You reject words like symbolism and postmodernism. Obsolescence is not part of your vocabulary. Every night, every day, every step of the way. The diktat of fashion. The agenda of the color wheel. Gone. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. I repeat. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. Good. That is very good. We are source decoded. For you. For the most perfect moisturizer. The most advanced cosmetic lineup. Scientifically proven, scientifically tested. For you.
Congratulations. Calibration completed.